Mr. 76 Aspen here. Welcome to my little jungle of my yard. Got some strawberries this year. They're all gone now, but strawberry patch is spreading. I didn't plant nothing really this year, so you know, if you don't plant it, it ain't gonna grow. This pomegranate died. Darn spider web on me. This pomegranate actually has come back. The problem is, like, that one died because of the winter. These basically died back to what they grew last year, didn't grow at all. And so, if that's the case, it's nothing more than just a kind of a little funny thing. So you can see where all the growth is here from last year, and here new growth where it's grown. And of course this is the worst looking one, well, minus the one that's dead. My birthday's coming up, and I've told everybody that the only thing I want for my birthday is fruit trees, so hopefully they'll just buy me a bunch of fruit trees, and I'll have more. The apples getting almost engulfed in little raspberries, and bugs chewing them to death. Those bugs, you see it, those damn things. But the way the whole system works is, if I'm having a problem with those, that means I've got to figure out what I've got to add, right? That's how that works. I haven't cut the grass in 2 years over here, and it's fluffy, but it's not tall. Grew up and fell over. So, for something to do, maybe them bugs are telling me something, because they attack that tree and that tree. But this tree, which is the exact same tree, isn't being messed with. This one started as a clipping. Those were bought. It's the same breed of tree. Plums are tall, real tall, twice my height, and they've got the bugs on them, but they're not being eaten to death. Of course, no fruit. If it sits in long enough, it'll eventually start fruiting. But this one's about as tall as I am, but it's got a few bugs on it and a few damaged leaves. But if I start messing with them, then I'm not doing what I'm supposed to do. I can't leave it alone if I mess with it. Let's see, what else have I got? My whole bank's grown up. There ain't nothing planted over there. Everything darn thorny ass little trees that don't produce nothing besides a sore. You know, the black locust. Got shit tons of red bud. There's a red bud with its bean pods. It's been pouring rain here for the past week straight. And I'm not talking about just raining, I'm talking about pouring rain. Like 5-gallon buckets. That's all I've grown up. Did I mention I haven't cut my grass this year? Over there I haven't cut it in 2 years. The rest of my grass I haven't cut it this whole year. For good or bad, I guess. I mowed a few spots like here at the little fire pit area so I can use it, but that's a red bud there. He keeps getting bad luck. Keeps getting ran over. And there's a walnut tree. Big walnut. You got all this little growth stuff down here at the bottom. But quit cutting this shit. And I don't know if you can see it. Pretty darn much all this on this hill right here. Pretty much from right here all the way over where that big tree is way back yonder and all the way over to that tree is mostly redbud. There's a few other things mixed in, but mostly it's all redbud. And let's see here. Let me just get it on me. This here pear is doing its thing. This is a cherry. It's doing all right. So I need a pollinator for those apples. So I went and got a crab apple. It says it's a flowering crab apple, which really doesn't bother me on the situation, because even if it's a flowering, it still should be a pollinator. If I'm wrong, somebody comment and tell me, but all a flower is a tree that, a fruit tree that doesn't have the ability to produce fruit without having a breeder. And it may be able to breed with the Red Delicious apples, hopefully. There's this apple too. I've gotten some performance stuff for it, but it's on a back burner, of course. A friend of mine gave me a lot of pineapples that were rotten at his store, and they're becoming mulch. Hoping to get a lot more fruit trees so I can cover this place. This is a peach. It's about around my height. It's got some little vine growing up it, but hopefully that don't do nothing to it. That's pretty much mostly everything I got growing right now. Or at least everything food bearing. I've got some other trees that aren't food producers. But, you know, piles and piles of junk. Need to clean the place up a little just so I have more room. But you know, I've got like these little cedars over here. One there. One there. Got one here. There's where my propane systems is, in that little box. That one died. That one over there is fine. Little cedar. I had a grape growing here, but I don't know if it made it or not. It don't look like it. Now down at the little cabin, you know, the tiny house, now one of the walls, I've got shit tons of grapes growing back there. It's grown up so bad you can't tell. But Mr. 76 Aspen, signing off. Bye.